Oh, Lady Celis, I'm so glad to see that you're all right.
Tokunaga, I'm sorry for worrying you.
Tokunaga, Sebastian, see Celis to her bed.
Yes, sir.
Emil, my brother told me everything. I would be honored to give you Glaucius's core. Good luck on your quest.
Thank you.
Man, this thing just gets worse and worse. The Silverant dynasty, huh? I've no idea what went on in Silverant back when the worlds were still separated. But the Vanguard is dead set on getting revenge on the Church of Martel.
Were they planning on using Ratatosk's core to restore the dynasty?
Yes, they want to use it to destroy the Church of Martel, and the Tetha'alan royal family as well.
Ratatosk's core can do that?
They plan on using it for some weapon called a mana cannon.
No way!
Sheena, you've heard of it?
Yes, I've used one before. If left in the wrong hands, it could destroy the entire world.
I'll need to inform the Church officials and His Majesty about this.
I'll head back to Isalia to tell everyone there. Is there any way we can get word to Professor Sage?
Leave that up to my Mizuho scouts. They'll find her and let her know.
Emil, what are you going to do next?
I'll go after the rest of the cores with Marta. That way we'll free Ratatosk and also stop the Vanguard from using the mana cannon. Right, Marta?
Right.
Then I shall continue to accompany you. I don't pretend to understand what Lloyd is thinking, but perhaps I could be of help the next time you face him.
Good idea. I'm going too. What I know about the mana cannon might come in handy. And I can't throw my support to Lloyd until I know what he's about.
Count me out. I'm sure Lloyd has his reasons. He would never do anything to put the world in danger. So I'm going after Lloyd.
I feel the same way as Zelos. I trust Lloyd no matter what. I want to find him and help him.
I wish you two luck. Well, I suppose we won't see each other for a while.
Yeah, take care.
Everyone, stay safe.
Zelos, Colette, thank you.
I'm so sorry. This is all my father's fault.
Child shouldn't have to apologize for what their parents do. Cheer up, Marta.
Well then, shall we?
Yeah.
Now then, time to hunt for more Centurion's cores.
Earth. That would mean...
In theory, it would mean we should find Solemn's core.
What's the matter, Tenebrae? You don't sound too sure.
No, it's just... Recently, whenever we've been close to the Vanguard, I've felt the presence of Solemn's core.
So they already have it?
I cannot be certain, but Solemn's specialty is his ability to deceive his enemies. It could be connected to the effortless transformations of that foul-smelling man.
You think Dex is using the core? But wait, wouldn't you have sensed Solemn's presence if he was?
I'm afraid that his ode to seduction interferes with my senses too much for me to tell.
Well, if we go to the Temple of Earth, we'll know for sure, right?
Indeed. No use standing around discussing it. Let's head to the temple.
Right.
Halt! This area is strictly off limits.
Why? Did something happen?
It's all those earthquakes we've been having. The inside of the temple collapsed. It's a mess in there.
So we can't go inside?
Nope, don't think anyone's gonna be able to before they finish repairs.
What should we do?
Well, we could head to the Temple of Lightning in the meantime. A summon spirit used to be there, so the core could be as well, right?
Perhaps.
By the way, why don't we hatch Glockius's core before we set out again?
Oh, good idea. I almost forgot about it. We haven't touched it since we got it.
Now Glockius has awoken too. That's good.
Emil?
Perhaps he's simply exhausted from everything that's happened.
You may be right. Let's take him back to town.
Emil, what's wrong?
Marta, it's you.
You're the other Emil, aren't you?
You can tell? Oh yeah, you didn't want me around.
No! It's just, ever since what happened, you only showed yourself when we were in battle, so I was worried about you.
You were? Come to think of it, you did stand up for me.
Huh?
Marta, do you need me?
Of course! You're Emil too.
So you don't mind if I show up again?
Of course not.
Thank you.
Huh? Marta, what just happened?
What do you mean? We were talking.
Really?
I'm sorry, it's nothing. My mistake.
Oh, okay.
You should get some more rest.
Yeah, I'll do that. Good night, Marta.
Good night. Emil, what's happening to you?
This is a restricted area. No one is allowed to enter.
A restricted area? But why?
None of your business. Now go!
Marta, are you okay?
What are you doing?
Excuse me, but if you would just listen to it.
Shut up, kid! Get out of here!
Emil!
Stop, that's enough.
Damn it. That's why I can't let you handle anything.
What are you mumbling about?
Nobody lays a hand on Marta!
Wait, Emil! Please don't hurt them!
Why not? This fool just attacked you!
We need their help, Emil, so we can get inside the temple.
That won't be a problem if we kill them all!
Emil, you're in Ratatosk mode again. Pull yourself together. You've got to calm down and return to your normal self.
My normal self can't keep Marta safe!
Acting like this won't keep Marta safe either. Will it, Emil?
What?
Just put your blade away. Provoking unnecessary hostilities isn't going to help our cause.
What's going on here? Director Schneider! These people were trying to force their way into the temple!
It's all right. This is only a simple misunderstanding. We were just wondering why this area's been sealed off.
Oh, you're Duke Bryant, aren't you? Duke Bryant? You mean the president of the Lezareno Company?
You should have said so in the first place. We're glad to help the president of such a fine establishment.
I must apologize for this unfortunately rude welcome. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Schneider, the director of Cybak's Imperial Research Academy. Recently, the Temple of Lightning has become quite dangerous. We've restricted access to only those who have permission from the Academy.
Oh, really? But why? What happened here? We really need to get inside. It's very urgent.
Well, I can make some exceptions as long as your cause is justified. Once I've finished my work, I'll be glad to hear you out. Perhaps you could wait for me at the Imperial Research Academy until then.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, thank you. Emil, any objections?
You're...
What? What's wrong with you? What's with the stupid expression?
Do you know Emil?
Emil? Of course, that's impossible. There's no way it could be him.
What is it? Does he remind you of someone?
No, it's nothing. Please disregard my comment. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I wonder who you remind him of.
Who cares? How the hell would I know?
Well, anyway. Why are you always so aggressive when you're in Ratatosk mode?
I wonder where the Imperial Research Academy is.
We've been there before. It's towards the far end of town.
With Lloyd?
Yes, that's right.
All right, let's head to the Imperial Research Academy and wait for Director Schneider to return.
Okay.
Why do they all look so pale?
Well, yeah. This town's packed to the gills with bookworms and eggheads.
So they're the complete opposite of you?
Well, excuse me. And what about you, huh?
I'm in the same boat.
Looks like you both could stand a bit of polish at the hands of Professor Sage.
Better hope her ruin mode disease isn't contagious.
Like you're one to talk.
Yeah, something wrong?
No, it just looks a bit different.
I believe rough might be the word you're looking for. You always did things like carve the apples into rabbit shapes or shave carrots into flower petals.
Who the hell bothers with stuff like that?
But, I mean, is this edible?
I'll throw it out if you don't want it.
No, sorry, I'm going to eat it. Huh? It tastes just as good as the food you usually make.
My. Though comparable in appearance to the disturbing products of Lady Marta's cooking, it would seem the flavor is perfectly fine.
Hey, watch it!
You're Aster! You're alive! See? I told you not to get all buddy-buddy with that half-elf.
Who are you? And who the hell is Aster?
You're Aster! They said you died while looking for that summon spirit, Ratatosk.
Hold on, did you say Ratatosk? You're researching Ratatosk here?
Huh? Are you a friend of Aster's?
His name is Emil. He's not Aster.
Settle down, everyone. I am Regal Bryant. Director Schneider instructed us to wait for him here.
Duke Bryant? My apologies. The director is currently out in the field.
Yes, I'm aware.
Oh, right, of course. Please come inside. The director's room is on the second floor. This is the last room back.
Thank you.
I wonder who this Aster guy is and if he really looks like Emil.
Who knows? It sounds like they're still holding on to that same old half-elf bigotry. I can't say I like that.
It is difficult for people to change. Prejudice against half-elves has been around for over 4,000 years. It'll be a while before it starts to fade.
I guess you're right, but still. I wouldn't be surprised if they were still locking half-elves up in the basement and forcing them to do research.
They actually did something like that?
Perhaps we should stop by the basement and check.
You mean, go where half-elves might be?
I don't believe it. You too? You're friends with Rain and Genus, aren't you?
Yes, you're right. Feeling afraid like this, it isn't fair to Rain or Genus. I'm sorry.
Well then, shall we?
This is where half-elves were forced to do research. They were locked up here their entire lives.
Imprisoned in here? That's horrible. Can you imagine?
Emil, are you all right?
Where am I?
What is it? You look like you just woke up from a dream.
Marta! You're not hurt, are you? What happened to those mean knights?
Are you okay?
Huh?
Come on, wake up already. The Temple of Lightning was off limits, so we came to the Cybac Imperial Research Academy, remember?
We did?
Perhaps you're just tired. Why don't you get some rest at the inn? I'll send a messenger as soon as the director returns.
Okay.
I'll go with you.
Sure, thanks.
Emil, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a second.
I wonder if you have a fever. Anyway, let's get you back to the inn for some rest.
Okay. I'm sorry to worry you.
You look just like him.
Huh?
They've been saying you look like someone named Aster.
I do?
You're a dead ringer. You could be his twin. But I heard Aster was killed by Richter, so...
Richter?
Oh, you've heard of Richter? He used to be a researcher here, a half-elf.
A half-elf? I did notice he's able to use magic.
Was this Richter a tall man with red hair?
Yes, a redhead. He went off to investigate a summon spirit named Ratatosk and ended up killing Aster. They were best friends, too. What a sick bastard. Damn those half-elves.
That's a lie! Richter would never do something like that!
Emil, wait! Please, try to calm down.
I must have reminded Richter of Aster.
Emil.
That's why he was so nice to me. If Richter really did kill Aster, it doesn't make sense why he'd be nice to someone who looks just like him.
Yeah, if you trust Richter, then I do too. Now let's go get some rest at the inn, okay?
Okay. Marta, do you really think this Aster person was killed by Richter?
Hey, have you heard this story? Long ago, a little boy and girl lived deep in the forest.
A little boy and girl.
One day, while out on a stroll, they came upon a house made entirely of gels. They were hungry, so they started to eat it when suddenly this old woman...
Why do I look so much like this Aster? Maybe he's a distant relative or something.
It appears you were unable to alter his troubled mood. By the way, I'm rather curious about the end of your story.
Does it really matter? They all lived happily ever after, the end.
That same dream again. Why would Richter try to kill me?
Are you awake?
Tenebrae, yeah, I had a really weird dream.
A dream?
Yeah, a dream where I'm killed by Richter. Hey, where's Marta?
She received word from Regal and left. Shall we follow?
Yeah.
Emil isn't Emil?
At the very least, that's what Rain believes. She said as much in the letter she wrote me. I've been observing him for a while, and I believe his Ratatosk mode cannot be fully explained by possession alone.
I think Regal may be right. We once witnessed one of our friends being possessed. When Emil's in Ratatosk mode, he's being possessed by Ratatosk's power, right? But it sure lasts a long time for a mere possession, and he recalls those periods as part of his own memories.
But recently, it seems like he doesn't remember what happens while he's in Ratatosk mode.
In our experience, the possessed party is aware they are being possessed. However, here, Emil perceives the possession as a part of him, and recently he has no memory of the incidents. This is just as Rain predicted.
What exactly did she say?
Rain's hypothesis is that the real Emil is suffering from a form of amnesia. She theorizes that the Emil we know is an invention of his mind, created to fill in the holes of his missing memories.
I don't see how that's possible. His aunt and uncle recognized him as their nephew.
That puzzles me as well. But Rain believes that his real self lies dormant along with his memories. She suspects that perhaps his pact with Ratatosk stimulated his mind, unlocking this inactive portion. Otherwise, I see no reason why his personality would dramatically transform simply from borrowing Ratatosk's power.
Emil!
In other words, the person I am now is a fake?
You heard us.
Regal!
That's not exactly right. You're Emil as well. But your personality was created as a way to face society after you lost your memory.
Then what am I?
This is nothing more than my own hypothesis. Rain might disagree with this, but perhaps this person named Aster is actually you.
I'm Emil! Aster is supposed to be dead! Could this be why I remember getting killed by Richter? Because I'm actually Aster?
They told us Director Schneider's back in the city. Let's go to the Research Academy and hear what he has to say, okay?
But, Marta...
We can't just leave you like this.
Marta's right. And there's something else you should know. Regal's reason for saying all that wasn't so he could call you a fake. He brought it up because he's worried that you'll disappear entirely. The you are now is important to us. To me, Regal, Rain, to all of us.
Thank you.
I am sorry for bringing all of this up.
Please don't apologize. I want to know what's going on inside me more than anyone. Let's go to the Research Academy.
Terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting. Now, you wish to enter the Temple of Lightning?
Yes, and there's something else we'd like to ask you.
What can you tell us about the person named Aster? And Richter as well?
Aha! I knew you and Aster were related the moment I saw you. So, are you his brother?
No, you see...
Quite an interesting tale indeed. You may very well be Aster. You certainly look enough like him. Did you meet your relatives in Lewin when you were young?
No, I met them for the first time after Palma Costa was attacked.
Then it's certainly possible that Aster took on your name and identity somewhere along the line.
But isn't Emil too young to have been a researcher here?
Aster began conducting research at our facilities when he was 9 years old. He was brilliant. It was hard to believe he wasn't a half-elf. If he were still alive, he'd be 18. Emil, how old are you?
I'm 16, but if I really did lose my memory...
Right. You wouldn't know how old you actually are.
What did Aster research when he was here?
He was originally studying summon spirits. I believe you may have met him in Meltokyo's Elemental Research Laboratory.
I knew I recognized Emil from somewhere!
While studying the relevance of summoned spirits and the environment, he theorized monsters regulate the world's mana levels. To prove this, he set out to perform a field test with a summoned spirit called Ratatosk. That was roughly 2 years ago.
And Richter went along too?
Correct. Richter was a half-elf who worked here. He and Aster got along quite well, even collaborating in their research. The two left town to conduct the test together.
So what happened?
I don't know the details. Richter told us that Aster had died, and he subsequently left the Research Academy.
Is there any way to find out whether Emil and Aster are the same person?
A researcher named Relina is currently at the Temple of Lightning. She started working here at the same time as Aster. She and Aster were close friends. She also knows quite a bit about Ratatosk. I'll give you a letter of passage to go inside the temple. Go and see her.
Are you sure? It seems like you've been really strict about who you'll let inside.
Lately, we've had an unusual number of lightning storms around here, and it seems the temple might be the source of it. What's more, The dimensional boundary in part of the temple has become warped.
Dimensional boundary?
In other words, how should I put this? This world and another world are starting to mix. The detailed explanation is far too complicated, so that will have to do for now. Anyway, it's not safe, so please be careful while you're in there.
Right. Let's head to the temple.
Okay.
I hope those guards don't give us any more trouble.
We've got an official okay from the director. We'll be fine.
I guess. But what if they attack us? And I lose my memory again?
Emil, give me your hand.
Huh? Oh, okay. Hey! Ouch!
It hurts, right? That's proof you're here right now.
Yeah.
Does my hand feel warm?
Yes.
That means I'm here too, right beside you. So stop looking like you could disappear at any moment.
Thanks.
They appear to be dead.
Oh no!
Who could have done this?
If there's a core located in this temple, it stands to reason.
Lloyd?
It couldn't be. Then maybe the Vanguard.
Marta, I'm sorry if this is hard for you.
No, it's okay. I'm opposed to what the Vanguard does, and I want to stop Daddy. It's just such a waste. These people's lives were just tossed away.
Yes. As bad as they may have been, they didn't deserve this.
I'd like to give these two a proper burial. I can't just leave them like this.
But if the Vanguard is here, we haven't a moment to lose. We have no choice but to leave them for now.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry.
It looks like I'm tied to this place, whether I like it or not.
Something seems to be bothering Sheena.
She once failed to forge a pact with Volt, the summoned spirit of lightning.
Oh.
It was a disaster that took the lives of a quarter of the people of Mizuho. Because of that, she has led a lonely life, even among her own people. But she overcame pain, sadness, and fear in order to save this world, and eventually succeeded in her pact with Volt. In that regard, Sheena may understand both of your struggles better than anyone.
What do you think that is?
Looks like some research notes. Let's see. In short, restricting the dimensional boundary to a certain level is Ratatosk's.
Ratatosk? Those notes are about Ratatosk?
It looks like it. The stuff is pretty dense. I can hardly understand it.
Staff from the Imperial Research Academy are here, right?
Yes, this must have been left behind.
I'll hold on to it for now.
Papado, papado, pippity, poppity, poo.
And what does paparo, paparo, pippity, poppity, poo mean? Is that some sort of newfangled slang?
It was written in the research notes I found. It's in the language of the angels, so I might not be reading it correctly.
But why would that be written in these notes?
Here, maybe you can read it.
Let me see now. It says, some centurions are stuffy and old-fashioned.
How true. Whoever wrote these notes must be a really brilliant researcher.
Hmm?
Let's do this!
How come there are lightning strikes indoors? It's really dangerous.
We may be safe, though, considering the people in our party.
Why is that?
Well, they say lightning strikes tall objects.
Tall objects. Oh, yeah.
Now that you mention it, Rigo's pretty tall.
Well then, we have nothing to worry about. We're counting on you, Mr. Lightning Rod.
Let's do this! Aid the power to recite!
It's over!
Cleanse the defiled! Cleanse the defiled! Cleanse the defiled!
Are you with the Vanguard too?
No, we're not. We're here with permission from the Imperial Research Academy.
Then get out of here while you still can! The Vanguard broke in and they're killing everyone they see!
We have to stop them!
Yeah, let's go.
Hold on a second. Emil, why don't you show them the notes we found?
No.
They appear to be regarding research on Ratatosk.
Maybe those are the notes Relina said she dropped.
Where can we find Relina?
She was working deeper in the temple. I hope she's okay.
Let's go!
We'll save Relina. The rest of you, please get out of here.
Please request the Royal Army to be dispatched as well.
Will do. You should deliver those notes to Relina. She was obsessed with finding them.
I will.
This'll be easy!
Let's finish this quickly.
Radiant Gale!
Damn it.
Healing power! Healed! What the hell was that? Crescent Dance! Crescent Dance! This'll be easy!
Let's finish this quickly.
This'll be easy!
Let's finish this quickly.
weak.
You're right. Steal! Oh, healing power. It won't work! Swallow!
Damn it.
Oh, healing power. Heal! Oh, healing power. You're so amazing!
Shut up. That was nothing.
I love the way you said that.
Lloyd. Lloyd, wait!
Hey, this way! Lady Marta's with them!
What should we do?
Looks like we don't have much of a choice.
Yep, here they come.
Receive the judgment of the iridescent ball! Healing
We've lost sight of Lloyd. He could reach the core before us.
But finding Relina is more important than Lloyd, if she gets caught up in the Vanguard's attack.
Right, come on, let's hurry.
Receive the judgment of the iridescent. Evil forces, receive. Dispel! Oh, brilliant, reveal your destruction.
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Crescent dance!
Roaring Tiger!
Receive the judgment, Lord.
Somehow.
Pathetic.
This'll be easy.
Let's finish this quickly.
Oh, brilliant, reveal your destruction.
Damn it.
Photon! Prophecy of protection. Barrier! Receive the judgment of the iridescent blade.
Weak.
You're right. Oh, healing power. Heal! Oh, healing power. You're amazing! Just a portion of that power. Charge! Where's the defile?
Of course I won. Weak.
You're right. Receive the judgment of the iridescent blade. This'll be easy!
Let's finish this quickly.
Swallow! Sweet lamb, swallows in your protection! You're so amazing! This'll be easy!
Let's finish this quickly.
Oh, healing power! You're so amazing!
Shut up. That was nothing. Die, scum!
Cleanse the defiled! Oh, healing power! Oh, healing power!
Weak.
You're right. Oh, healing power! Evil forces receive! This... This'll be easy!
Let's finish this quickly. That was too easy. Weak.
You're right.
Damn it.
You're amazing! This'll be easy!
Let's finish this quickly.
Roaring Phoenix! You're amazing! your protection!
Damn it!
Oh, brilliance! Reveal your destruction!
Weak.
You're right. Reflex, focus on your protection. This'll be easy!
Let's finish this quickly.
Not good. Charge! Oh, healing power.
You pig!
Heal! Oh, brilliant! Reveal your destruction!
That smell.
Woman, I can understand why a whiff of my alluring scent might cause you to freeze up. But if you don't get out of the way, I'll kill you!
Don't be ridiculous. I have no interest in someone like you. But the Centurion's core up ahead is far too dangerous.
I believe that must be Relina.
Dex, stop it! Aster!
Marta, don't you dare get in my way! You sure you can survive without going all Ratatosk mode on me, kid? How do you like this power? How do you like this beauty? How do you like this aroma?
Why can't I go into Ratatosk mode? Without it, I can't...
Now die as you yearn for me!
I'm gonna die. Help me. The other me, you have to help me.
You always make me do your dirty work. Door to the boundary. Open!
Emil, stop it! Emil!
We're saved. But
Yeah, what was that anyway? It sucked Relina right in.
Emil, was that a power of Knight of Ratatosk?
I think so.
You think so? That's a little vague.
I just said the words that popped into my head. You can blame Ratatosk for that.
Can you make the rift open again? Relina is trapped inside.
How the hell should I know? I don't even know how I did it in the first place. Who cares about that woman anyway?
What are you saying? We can't just leave her like that. Aren't you worried about her?
What do I care? Anyway, there's nobody in our way now. We can go look for the Centurion's core. What the hell? What was that for?
You're despicable.
I may have an idea where Relina went.
Really?
The technique Emil just performed is reminiscent of that which Lord Ratatosk used to return the Centurions to their altars. Therefore, I believe Relina may have been sent to one of the altars.
Ratatosk is able to transport people that easily?
No, he should only be able to do it with Centurions. Which leads me to believe that someone inside the rift may be in possession of a Centurion's core. Power reacting with the core may have pulled in those nearby as well.
That sounds complicated. So where are you saying Relina is?
If my theory is correct, she would be at the altar of a Centurion whose core neither we nor Lloyd currently possess.
So lightning or earth?
And let's check out the altar here. Let's go.
That art you used back there was really something.
That wasn't me. It was Ratatosk.
You said something about a boundary. Can Ratatosk's power affect the very fabric of space and time?
Such power can only be used to a limited degree.
If Rain were here, she'd be demanding a repeat performance, no doubt.
Shouldn't we be hurrying to the altar?
You're that worried about this woman?
Of course I am! Not that I'd expect an insensitive jerk like you to understand.
What?
Ugh. This'll be easy!
Let's finish this quickly.
Crescent dance! That was easy.
Weak.
You're right.
Roaring Tiger! Demon Fang!
Crescent dance!
Demon Fang! Roaring Tiger! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Oh, healing power.
Not good. Demon Fang!
Heal!
Demon Fang!
Receive the judgment of the iridescent blade! Well, it appears that Relina isn't here.
Which means that she must be at Solemn's altar.
Well, nevertheless, we're taking Tanitrus's core, right?
Yes, of course.
Come on, Marta, what's wrong? Hurry up and hatch the core. What's the matter? Are you still mad at me? Look out!
What's that?
It looks like the monster was lured by Tanitrus's core.
We have no choice. We have to get rid of it.
It's over! You're slow!
Are you okay?
Somehow.
Oh, healing power, it won't work! Oh, healing power! Heal! Oh, healing power!
Demon Fang!
Hurry! Receive the judgment of the iridescent blade!
Demon Fang! At least make it challenging. That's what you get for getting in my way. Here. Now hurry up and hatch Tanitrus.
All right then. I guess we'd all better head to the Temple of Earth and save Relina. Though it's been closed off for a while due to all the shaking from the recent earthquakes. Hopefully they've reopened it by now.
That would mean returning to the Meltokyo region. But before we proceed, I suggest that we talk to Director Schneider.
That's a good idea.
Wait a minute! Look, I'm sorry, all right? So now will you stop ignoring me? Marta.
I hope Relina is all right.
I'm worried that she got sucked in with the Vanguard. I hope she isn't attacked by Dex.
It's the cores they're after. I doubt they'd harm a woman who has nothing to do with all this.
You're worrying over nothing.
Sheena, Regal, Tenebrae, let's get going.
Hey, Marta!
I make it a rule not to speak to insensitive creeps.
What are you talking about? Damn it! Hey, Marta, about that monster.
Sheena, I'm starving, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess.
Marta, are you listening? Hey!
Tenebrae, are you picking up anything about Relina's whereabouts?
I'm afraid that is impossible. She would need to have a connection to Lord Ratatosk.
Come on, Marta!
Regal, we should really be getting back to see Director Schneider, right?
Yes.
Damn it! Enough is enough!
This'll be easy!
Let's finish this quickly!
You're amazing!
Won't work! Move on!
Can't swallow! Oh, brilliant! Reveal your destruction!
That's it? Weak.
You're right. Great Lamb, swathe us in your protection! It won't! It won't work!
Heavenly Tempest! Heavenly Weak.
You're right. Receive the judgment of the iridescent! Prism sword!
Duke Bryant, you're all right!
Thank you for coming.
We received reports the Vanguard was here.
They were, but they've left.
So you're here cleaning up the corpses of wimps? At least you're making yourself useful.
Emil!
What? Why are you so pissed off?
Are you all right?
Yeah. I just had this weird memory again.
Memory?
The one where Richter is killing me. Maybe you're right. Maybe I am Aster after all.
We won't know for sure until we ask Relina.
Weak.
You're right. Oh, healing power! First aid!
Demon Bay! Damn it!
Radiant Gale!
Move! You're too weak.
Chief, if I may, I have a matter to discuss with you.
Well, we're in a bit of a rush.
Perhaps we should take a short break here. Even if we hurry to the Temple of Earth, the entrance won't be cleared yet.
I'm fine with that.
Sheena, I hate to impose, but might I possibly relay a message to my company via your messenger here?
Sure, come with us then. Emil, Marta, you two can wait here.
Why are you so pissed off at me? You don't like the fact that I got violent? It was my power that made it possible to protect you all this time. I'm sure you don't like me as much as that coward version of me, but he can't do anything on his own.
But Emil would never give up on saving Relina.
Relina? He only cares about her because he's so desperate to know who he is. Well, I don't care who I am. I only care about protecting you. No one else matters.
No, that's not the Emil that I love. You're not Emil at all. Give Emil back! Let him come out!
So even you would choose that coward over me.
What's so bad about being a coward? Afraid or not, Emil tried his best to protect me.
Sure, then he calls me in whenever things get too rough. He's the one who asked me for help. I'm not giving myself to him anymore. I won't do it!
Sorry for the wait. I had a few things I needed to...
Did you have a fight?
If they care enough about each other to fight, they're fine. Leave them be, Regal.
Right.
Ah, I see. I'll hold on to Relina's research notes for now.
Emil!
I'm not really Emil, right?
Then hurry up and let him come back out.
You two, calm down. You're making a scene in front of Director Schneider.
Director, just how much do you know about Ratatosk?
I've heard that Ratatosk possesses the power to manipulate mana, the source of all life. I believe that he used monsters to balance the distribution of mana in the world. It said he was the summon spirit of the giant Carlon tree which produced the world's mana.
Richter refers to Ratatosk as the Demon Lord. Do you know anything about that?
Richter's been saying such things ever since he returned from his field study, but it's nonsense. If a demon lord were to exist, it would be a creature from Niflheim, the demonic realm. But Ratatosk is a summon spirit. He is of this world.
Niflheim.
Sheena, you've been to Niflheim?
Of course not, but I did catch a glimpse of it once.
The researchers at the Elemental Research Laboratory in Meltokio may know more about Ratatosk. Relena is working from there nowadays, and her research materials and notes are there as well.
We are bound for Meltokio in any case. It might be worth it to pay the lab a visit.
Please, help Relena.
So then, that letter from Rain wasn't a love letter after all. I'm a bit disappointed.
A woman of her quality deserves a far better man than I.
Perhaps Rain and Regal are both simply too attractive for the match to ever work.
No way, that's exactly why they're perfect for each other.
There is another to whom I've already pledged my heart.
What? There is?
However, she has passed on.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, there is no need to be. I'm the one who can't seem to lay the past to rest.
I'm sure she's glad to have you keeping her memory alive, though. I'm actually a little jealous.
Thank you.
Why don't you guys say something? I can't stand this sort of thing. Do something, Regal!
Let them be. The problem is theirs. They will solve it on their own.
Yeah, I guess. But they're driving me up the wall.